Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here back for another video. In this video, we're going to be tuning into the energy of what's in store for 2022, and this is for all Tauruses. So if you're a Taurus, have this in other areas of your chart, or even if you don't, there still may be messages here for you to take into account. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all the substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Also, if you would like to contact me, follow me on Instagram, book private readings, send gifts, donations, or anything of the sort. Everything is going to be listed in the description box below. Also, throughout towards the end of the reading, I will be pulling extra cards from different decks, and also giving you a yearly affirmation that's going to highlight your year for 2022. Just a mantra you can say every day or write down, or just however you feel called to use it. And affirmations are just simply tools to help us manifest and speak positive words into even our darkest situations that allows for blessings to come in and to keep you from being stuck. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing anything. I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. This one I'll be looking at a little bit later. I did put it on top because of it being a smaller card for the most part. So let's go ahead and see what's in store. Predictions and advice for 2022 for Taurus. 3 of Earth. So we're already starting within your element, you being in your zone and having, I feel, like-minded people to share that joy with, and that comfortable, I want to say comfortability, but when I think about it, I don't know if that's a word or not. But enjoying that contentment with. I'm seeing you laughing and having fun. I'm seeing like you on the couch with like 2 or 3 different people and just laughing, sharing stories, watching movies, things like that. And this allows for you and these people, whether it's 1 or 2 people, however many people, and these people to kind of come up with ideas to come up with a business or get into some type of hobby to make money from, is what I'm feeling. So 3 of Earth is, to me, it's always or 3 of Pentacles is always, to me, about teamwork, and it is a card of needing to take action. So the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. So it's 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles. And we have Page of Air, which is Page of Swords. So the pages are usually in the element of curiosity, and they are messengers. So, and you could even be, I feel like for some of you, you could be getting a message from an air sign of an opportunity that's going to help you in this group of people, or that's going to help you find the right people to work with. And maybe that Page of Air here could be the person that is amongst your group of helpers or assistances. And the thing is, you're going to have a connection with these people. It's not just going to be work based. Like, I see friends and family becoming colleagues, something like that, but you still keep that that closeness, and it's just like, it never seems like you're working. You're always having fun in your endeavors together. So, and I feel like because you're so close, you are able to be a little bit more blunt, and a little bit more carefree, and just, again, free spirit energy when it comes to working together. Sometimes, for the most part, it becomes serious for a lot of people working with friends and family, and it's kind of hard for people to kind of set boundaries. And I do see boundaries being set, but again, I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like the base of this is you guys having fun no matter what. And it could just be suggestion for you to kind of get into a group project. And yeah. So Page of Air, Page of Swords, logical, honest, impulsive, curious, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So I've already talked about being blunt. And then challenging information. So the messenger from the swords, the page of swords, is that the information may be a little hard to hear. But like I said, I feel like this criticism is going to be you as a whole, you as a team. It's not just going to be on you. So that kind of makes it a little easier to bear. And again, finding success on how to kind of get around those obstacles and whatever that news may be. So just prepare for some news in 2022 to kind of, I don't look at it as something, I guess dramatic. Don't look at it as an ending. Don't look at it as something that's stopping your plans. It's just a temporary setback. And again, you have the power to do what you want with that information. That information may also kind of help you come into a better plan as well than what you have, had for yourself or for your group. Page of Earth. So it looks like we got another page. And this is, I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like the base of your 2022 is this group. And I feel, when I say group, I feel like there's 3 or more people, maybe. But with the page of Pentacles or page of Earth next to page of Swords, aka air, I feel like it's challenging information in a way where, like, it's good information, but it also comes with a catch, I guess, or it comes with an extra responsibility. So that makes it challenging for you guys. So 2022 is going to be very challenging for you in regards to career, and maybe even finances. But again, it's not like, I don't feel like it's a bad type of challenging. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So like I said, setting boundaries may kind of be a bit difficult for you in 2022 amongst this group of people or just in general. So Spirit is just wanting you to be reminded that your opinions and your feelings are valid, and that not everything should be on you. And I do feel like in this group or whatever it is in 2022, you're going to be the person that people rely on, not like heavily or anything, but I feel like you're going to be the main, I don't want to say creator, because I do see you having help, but I feel like you think a bit quicker than the rest of them. So that's why, at first glance it's going to seem like you're doing all the work, but it's just that you think faster, you think on your feet, and it takes them time, and that's okay. So you just may have to have patience with that. But this speaks of also practicing skill development, talents and things like that. But yeah, it looks like you're going to have some good news regarding financial matters in 2022. And then we have challenging again, wanting to do something more challenging in that card. And we had challenging here, challenging information. So, and maybe you're wanting to be challenged. Maybe you've become bored. And 2022 is a year that you won't be so bored or discontent. Great achievement, yeah. So you're going to achieve a lot in 2022, especially career-wise and when it comes to connections. So yeah. True offering. We have a lot of orange here, so this is giving me solar plexus type of vibes here. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. True offering. Okay, so I had to meditate on that for a second, so that's why you see a jump cut there. So what I'm getting from this message is needing to kind of release something and let it go off on its own. So this group thing, I do feel like it's gonna last for a little while. But at some point you guys are gonna kind of want to venture off and do your own thing. But you guys are preparing each other to do that. You don't have to have each other, but you having each other is somehow essential to that type of growth. And when I see this, I'm getting an image of somebody releasing a bird off into the wild, type of energy. So, yeah. Do the work. So, taking action, like we've talked about. You can't just, yes, you can pray and sometimes things will happen, right? But faith without work is, I don't want to say dead, but that's the word, that's the phrase. You have to put in work. You can't just pray to a fairy godmother and then everything is gonna, sometimes, again, depending on the situation, sometimes it can happen like that, but other times, most times, you will have to put action in behind that. So do what you are capable of doing is what I'm hearing. Don't just sit on the ideas, actually do something with it is what I'm hearing. And you're going to have quite a lot of ideas in 2022. So, yeah. Gentleness. So this came out in Capricorn. I just did Capricorn about an hour or two before I started shuffling for you guys. So Archangel Sandra, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So this is saying, I feel like since it's coming up after do the work, I feel like this is saying to take your time. Do not rush into your creative projects or just anything in general. Everybody's on their own path. So you don't have to always do things as quick or right on time with other people. Everybody has reached their path to success in a different way. What works for them is not going to work for you, and I can attest for that. For example, YouTube channels, and this is just an example here. I have a channel. I've had the channel since 2016. I don't know. I don't remember when I did my first video, but I can do the same topic as someone else, right? And get not even half as many views as they did, because again, we're different. We're in a way still different, and we're not going to be at the same pace. So, yeah. You have to do what works for you. So, okay. Justice. Your career brings fairness. I was about to say finances, but and protection to others who need your help. So this is about having a fair balance. Getting your fair share of something. Karma doing its thing here. So I do feel like in 2022 you're going to start to see things unfold for you in a positive way, whereas before maybe you felt like you had done something to deserve being wronged or something, but Spirit is giving you your true offering in 2022, what they really feel that you need to have. Giving you, I feel like, what you didn't know you needed, but you'll be thankful for it when it comes, is what I hear. So, and this is funny. And not just because it's Taurus and we're doing a Taurus reading, but when I was shuffling, this card flew out. And I put it back in the deck, obviously, and I was not expecting for it to come back out. Y'all, I have... The reason why I used to not shuffle during the video is because, number one, storage space, and that makes, the video lengthier. So that, and I have a shuffling process, like it's not long, but it's long enough to the point where, again, sometimes I'm going to pause this recording to do the shuffling, to do most of it, if not all of the shuffling. And there is no coincidence when these cards pop up back up like that. I don't have shuffle. I literally shuffle like there's no tomorrow. So this was definitely meant. Release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. So we are in the right element. It's a lot of earth here. Releasing control, staying grounded, allowing for someone to help you or to help you get situations under control. You don't have to do all of it by yourself, and also having patience with the universe and letting them handle certain situations. Sometimes it is hard to wait on them to do things, but sometimes you have to. And I'm learning that more and more and more every day. So, releasing control. I love when this happens, when we are doing the element or the sign reading and their sign pops up in one of the cards. It's awesome to me. And we have, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So we've already talked about that. Do the work, take action, take the action steps that you are guided to take. Yeah. And taking back your power as well. And I feel that you aren't the person to mess with in 2022 as well. Because I kind of feel like, even though that's why maybe patience came out as well, because I am feeling like you have to have patience with yourself. I do feel like you do need to do more meditation as well. Because people may even intentionally try to strike your nerves. But they are going to get what's coming to them though. But don't let them see that it is getting to you. I don't know why that's coming up, but there it is. And we have a light grows lighter only by lighting another. And this is pretty much about shining your light. But sometimes you do have to do it more than once for people to really gravitate towards it. You have to be consistent with it, I feel, is what this is saying. And we also got the number 2. So back to that symbolizes partnerships. So, and I feel like these, like I said, this group of people, I didn't say that, but these group of people are kind of the base of your year somehow in 2022. And I feel like you guys are going to light each other's lights. Okay. So we have be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. So patience with yourself, patience with your journey, your projects, your endeavors, and just reaching your goals in general, because you're going to get there because you've done the work. So let's see. We have surrender your addictions. So whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So I feel like you guys know what to do in a lot of areas of your life, because it keeps saying to take action. And to me right now, that is meaning that you guys have maybe a plan written down, or you know what it is you need to get rid of, you know what you need to keep, and you know what you need to do in general. And to me, that means that you just need to go ahead and take action based on what you already know. I don't feel like you need any more information, time, or anything like that. I just feel like you just need to go for it. Again, be patient with the results, but definitely go for it and at least try. So whatever you're addicted to, or again, whatever you're spending too much time on, Spirit is wanting you to take a step back, do things in moderation. Kind of like, for me, this is like the Temperance and the Devil wrapped up in one. So yeah. And we have environment, 44, protection, stability within your environment. Most of you within your work environment. Cleaning out your closet is what I'm hearing, the metaphor. So, practice acceptance. So number 12, and back with the number 2, partnership. So the heart wants to give and do it all, but everyone has limitations. Accept help when needed. Not everyone is being asked of you. So remember how I said you're going to be relied on in this group of people, or some type of work environment or creative endeavor? Well, this is saying, it says practice acceptance. So this is about you accepting the situation and accepting yourself as a part of something big, as a great movement. But in this movement, even though you are relied on, that doesn't mean you can't have help, or that you're restricted from asking for some type of assistance. So Spirit is wanting you to be sure that in the times when you feel flustered, overwhelmed, overworked, Spirit wants you to allow someone to help come in and do some of the work for you, not take over, but just help you. We have love. You're going to love what you do in 2022, finding a passion, or, being able to fulfill a passion that you already have. Maybe love within a relationship, like a love relationship, or just love in general. Since love and practice acceptance comes through back to back, to me, I feel like that symbolizes you working with self-love, kind of like the Capricorn. So check that out if you would like to check that video out. It is uploaded. So yeah, loving what you do, loving who's in your life, loving, just choosing love in all situations. Whoa. The lovers, or lovers in this case, that was completely unplanned. So yeah. Lovers, there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Lovers can also signify partnerships, and as you see, we have another 2. That's more partnership. So again, there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So this is about, this deck is actually a deck that it doesn't have as many cards as a tarot deck, but it actually has references towards tarot. So this would be actually the lovers, because the lovers, the main meaning indicates choices in love, or just choices in general. But make sure that that choice is chosen because it is something that you love, or feel like you could have the potential to love. So don't just get into something next year, wanting, money out of it, or just anything like that. Yes, you want to get compensated, but if you go into something just wanting just for the money, you're probably going to fail. And I say this to say that you have to have a passion for it. Otherwise, it's really not going to work out, and you're going to be kind of a bit disappointed. It's going to be slow. So, yeah, just definitely make sure that you are making choices effectively again. And you really, really, really need to love and like and have a passion for whatever this is in your journey that you are choosing to do. So yeah. Okay, so now we're getting to the cue cards, and the rest of these cards I'll be shuffling throughout the video, and then plus you're going to get your yearly overall affirmation. And when I get to the affirmation, you can feel free to pause or screenshot or write down the affirmation as well. That'll be for the whole year for 2022. Okay, so I have to pause for a little bit. So we have jackpot, so financial stability here. Could even be winning the lottery. Now, obviously, that's not going to be for everybody, but I mean, It's possible, anything's possible, or getting some type of financial abundance or assistance or something that helps lead a pathway for you to get there, possibly. We have stormy weather, so challenges are up ahead in 2022. You having maybe multiple tower moments, but I do see you getting through it with other people in your corner. And I do see it leading to better times for you in all aspects of your life. And ooh, this could be bad. So tower moment made sense. Wow, I couldn't believe I said that. But tower moments are not necessarily negative. They are very they can be important and they can be useful. You may feel in the moment that it's bad, but it's bad on the surface. I feel you have to look beyond what's on the surface and beyond what you're used to perceiving as bad, I feel. So I do feel, like I said, some challenges and then dark times up ahead, but you are going to get through it. Okay. So now we're going to get to the Eye Candy Oracle by V from V Love and Crystals. So Taurus, 2022 forecast. What do you need to know? What else do we have here? I'm also getting that during these times, you guys need to try to remain calm, keeping your composure, not letting it affect other things and people around you. And I noticed when I paused the recording that you have at the bottom of the Eye Candy Oracle, the nourishment card. So making sure not to forget to take care of yourself through chaotic times. Because I know a lot of times it can be challenging and you may not feel like doing it, but Spirit is wanting to remind you that you have to do it. So for your own sanity and just so that something so that some things are still in balance, take care of yourself. So speaking of Eye Candy Oracle, I haven't even pulled from this yet, but I noticed that this was at the bottom and I felt like it was meant to go here. So fusion, combining. And I just feel like that goes back to the group situation here we're talking about here, combining ideas, and that's going to help you with during these tower moments as well. And by the way, tower moments are nothing to be afraid of, okay? But yeah, this tower moment can be something that allows you to take a risk. And I feel like some of you need to kind of get a little bit risky, maybe playing it safe could be what was holding you back. But obviously, of course, you still want to make sure it's logical actions that you're taking, but still sometimes in order to, you know, kind of get things going, you do have to kind of stick your foot out a little bit more. Okay, so we have recuperation. So like Capricorn, you guys are, like I said, make time to take care of yourself, rest, and don't burn yourself out. So that is that. And now we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'll be shuffling that mostly off camera, but I will start the shuffling here. I'm also hearing that your pain and your feelings are valid as well. So that's something for you to remember in 2022. Okay, so we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Resilience. And we have 2 again. So partnership, partnership, partnership. It looks like that's the base of your 2022 for the most part, or at least this reading. And this is just about being able to bounce back. See that she's carrying all of this stuff and it looks quite impossible or quite difficult, but she's gonna rise back up as if she never had to carry this. So throughout these tarot moments, you're going to recover pretty quickly, I do feel. So Spirit, I feel like, is going back to, and also 21 could be important as well, because we have 21 here, not just the number 2, but 21 here, and then 12, but backwards is 21. So that could be important somehow as well. But yeah, so throughout these tower moments and these challenges, you are going to bounce back. And then resistance. Okay, so I'm noticing a lot of stuff when I pause this recording, any recordings, but I've noticed that these three, we have 3 R's here. So maybe that letter is important somehow, person, place, thing, whatever it may be, or just these words in general you may need to focus on in 2022. So resilience, resistance, and recuperation. I feel like, and they all came almost, I think back to back to back. I'm not sure, but either way it goes, I feel like that's important for you to see it that way. And release your strong hold on something as well. And again, just accepting something as it is. So yeah, now we're getting to the Fortune Cookie Oracle by V from V11 Crystals. Expect the unexpected. So Tower, the Tower, y'all, the God, that yeah. Anyways, the Tower is not in the midst of your cards, or not like the cards that came up directly, but I did get Tower energy, and Tower energy is not always something negative. It could be positive. It depends on the way you want to look at it. But it oftentimes means unexpected events. So expect the unexpected. So that just validates some Tower moments there. Or it could be spiritual awakenings, some type of, but it could also signify disruption of some kind. But again, doesn't have to be all of those things. And also I noticed you have, I don't know if I went back over this with y'all, but there's a 2 in this resistance card as well. So that number has some type of significance for most of you in 2022. Now, since we're going into the year of 2022, that could just be validation of just maybe a lot of significant things happening in 2022, since we're getting 2s in this 2022. But yeah, so let's see. We have Master of Crafts. So back to Page of Pentacles, I believe is what we got here. Or we got 2 pages, Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles is pretty much about like skill development and stuff like that. So you're going to have more time to practice a craft during your downtime, and during those, even during those Tower moments, there's still, it's going to make you invest more time into something that you had neglected, that you could really receive some opportunities from, or again, help you with your creative process somehow. And quench your thirst. So going after whatever it is that you are wanting in 2022, whether that's love, finances, a better career, a new home, whatever that is, you are able to get it just as long as you go after it, do the work, and make a effective choice that benefits you. Okay, so now that is that, we move on to I almost got ahead of myself. So we're looking at this, and then we're going to get your affirmation. So get focused. Yeah, get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life, what I would do, how I'd react, and who I tell. I picture it all through my continual alignment with my desires. They begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. So get focused on your goals. Go after them. Again, put in the work, take action, and not allowing things to distract you, not allowing people to try to throw you off your path, and just again going forward and doing it. So now we have the affirmation, and this is The Universe Has Your Back affirmation deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. And this is going to be your overall yearly affirmation for the year of 2022 for you to consider. And when I get to this message, you may write it down or screenshot it or whatever it is that you want to do if you feel guided to. So again, this is your 2022 affirmation for Taurus. So Taurus, your affirmation, that's upside down. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So again, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So this is affirmation, but what this affirmation in short is trying to tell you is to be at peace with things just happening and not feeling like you always need to know when and where. Just focus on getting there, and the outcome will be what it is that you are needing and wanting for your highest good. But again, not to be focused on the timing of when it happens. The universe will, work on your behalf. And the timing is something that they alone need to figure out. You just worry about the journey and not the timing. So again, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So letting go of attachment to results and just the outcome and just taking it as it comes. So that is what I have for you, Taurus, for the year of 2022. Predictions and advice for like a personalized reading version of this reading. Please consider booking with me. It's on my Etsy shop. I'm also I do also have discounted rates available for this particular reading as well. Those discounted rates are going to be purchased through PayPal or Cash App. You do have to contact me before you send a payment for the discounted rates, as it's limited quantity for those rates and it's limited time. So I wish you guys love and light, much happiness, success. Leave me a comment to let me know how you felt about this reading. And again, some of this stuff can resonate now. You do not have to wait into 2022 for any of this to take into effect. But with energy being kind of, wonky sometimes, what'll happen is current energy may come up. So you can always start to, take this advice now and work your way up into 2022 as well. But yeah, I wish you guys love and light. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to connect with you guys in the next one. Stay safe and love and light.